it's not normal. Okay, let me just get you checked in, and then we can start. Okay, so what did you come in looking for? You don't know exactly. You just want pointers. You just want to see everything. Okay, what type of genres do you tend to lean towards? Just anything in particular? Nothing at all? Okay. I guess we can start with, like, classic fiction, like, you know, the ones that everybody knows, the ones that you write about in your 12th grade literature class. And then we'll just go from there. So, I have two books in particular. The first one, very well known, very, very intelligent. It's called It Starts With Us. This book by Colleen Hoover, such a classic. This one has been written about for decades. See, on the cover, it says, "Every ending has a new beginning." Like, just so profound. Like, yeah, she really wrote a masterpiece. This was a sequel to her first one, which was just as good. I would read you an excerpt, but, the next one that we have, I'm just so excited to show you. This one is called Twilight. It's from the early 1900s, when vampires first came about. And this one is, it's a bit longer than the last one that I showed you, but you'll find that the text is much easier to get through, but not because it's less intelligent, just because it's meant to be consumed by the average person. So, you find that the main character has to choose between Edward and Jacob, Team Jacob. And it's a really big deal. It's a metaphor for so many things. This book has been researched still today, just because of how profound it is. One of the great masterpieces of American literature. Let's see. And this one is 498 pages. Okay, so I'll put both of those aside for you, because I think those are just really important for you to read. It's important that everybody reads those too. Okay, now moving on, I'm going to show you some much more lighthearted fiction. I only have one book for this category, but it's one that you'll want. So, like I said, this is easy to read, not super serious, just a fun book that if you're ever stressed, just go ahead and read this. It's called A Little Life. This one is not that long. Let's see. It's only 800 pages. That's easy. You could read that in one night. If you ever get home from work and stressed out, this one's perfect. What is it about? Little lives. That's why it's a casual read. It's just about little lives. No big life. Now we have some historical fiction. So it's mostly true, just told through a fiction lens. This one is The Hunger Games. It came out in the early 2000s. It retells the history of America back when it was separated into districts. And President Snow ruled the country. Goodness! It's about birds and stuff. Yeah. So, I think this one also teaches you, like, bird singing and, like, forest survival skills. It's a book that does a lot. And all of this history is completely true. Okay, next in the historical fiction category. City of Bones. Look-see, even on the cover, it says, "Prepare to be hooked." This book will hook you in, certainly. This one is by none other than Cassandra Clare, one of the most prolific historical fiction authors of the 21st century. This one retells the history of New York City back when it was invaded by a bunch of magic, like demons and stuff. Overall, a really interesting book. Definitely has nothing problematic in it. Okay. Moving on. We've gone through 3 genres. I think that's pretty good. I'm just gonna show you some of my favorite books. These are books that are actually really good. So, here we go. The Raven Boys, this trilogy, and the trilogy that follows it are both excellent. If you've been living under a rock and you haven't read this one yet, I mean, just look at them. Like, you can tell it's gonna be a good book. This book gives very much like dark academia, kind of, like, and magic too. Moving on, they both die at the end. I just really like this book for the concept of the fact that you get told the day that you're gonna die. Not the exact day that you will die, but on the day that you're gonna die, you get told that you'll die. And it's a really cute book, and it's also pretty short. Last but not least, Every Day by David Leviathan. This book is also a really cool concept. The main character wakes up in a new body every day, but they keep their memories. So, yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you, but this book is really cute because you can see on the cover, it also says "every day in love with the same girl." Like, how is that possible? But, yeah, this is also not that long of a read. Honestly, any David Leviathan book usually is good. Which which books out of those would you like to check out? Definitely Twilight and It Starts With Us, but what else? You can have up to 5 books checked out at a time. Okay, you want a little life? Yeah, like for when you just have a hard day at work, yeah. Okay, I'll just put that aside for you. With the other 2 as well. And then, you can pick 2 more. City of Bones. Yeah, that's a good pick. That's like a really, really intelligent book. Okay, one left. Which one would you like? Every Day. Okay. Yeah, I think you're gonna love this one. And the cover's so cute. Okay. Can I just have your library card? Thank you. Okay, let me just scan it. I'm gonna scan it with this camera. Okay, let's get the first book checked out. Okay. Next one. Twilight next. It Starts With